Hello traders, here we are on our live trading session. We got two positions actually running over here. Why are we holding on to these positions? One is in quite a bit of a loss over here, another one just on an intraday position over here. And we got another resting position over here as well. So what is the basis of all of these positions? This is what we're going to be reviewing and analyzing in this live trading session. So stay tuned for this and more on this live trading session. Hi traders, thank you for joining the Master the Markets team today in our live trading session video and joining us in our mission to spread the truth of trading and help you achieve consistent performance. It is Tune Upon here, founder of Master the Markets Elite Traders Conference and the Traders Open Day. So here we are traders, so let's take a look at these positions over here. So one is that we are looking at a DAX trade at the moment. So let me take a look over here what we have. So we got the DAX on the daily chart over here, which is on an upside, which is a bottom to top move. And on the other hand, on the 4 hour, that's correlating as well with our smart money coming in, which is showing the bottom and tops and towards the upside as well. And on the 1 hour, on the other hand, it's done a price structural failure over here, where it's come back down and it's retraced up further. Now, when I take a look at it, from the range runner strategy perspective, let me just bring that up at the moment. When I take a look at it from the range runner strategy perspective, I can start to see that in terms of the stretch principle, which I've talked about before, and I've published ideas on TradingView and also on a YouTube channel, it has taken out the lower stretch level. So based on that, there's a higher probability towards the downside, and that is why we have put the position for this blue line here and a stop loss for the high of this red bar. At the moment, it's going towards the upside, towards the opposite side. So it's not really conforming to our pending orders. So we're going to probably cancel it once it takes out that high. Okay, so but we'll not be engaging in that because we just follow the plan according to that strategy. Okay, now taking a look at the other positions. So I'll come to these positions in a minute.
If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and smash that like icon. If you haven't joined our channel yet, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications immediately when we post up quality content like this, and especially to get our live trading updates sent directly to your phone.
But in terms of range runners position, let's take a look now. In terms of GBP USD, I wish I had the stretch indicator on the trading view. I just do not have it yet. I'll look to put it onto there very shortly for the next upcoming live trading session videos. But in terms of the GBP USD in the range runners, you can see the upper stretch line here. It has taken out that, and that's what we are looking for traders. But today it has already done its range, as I've spoken before on TradingView, and I published the ideas on them. It has already done its 80 pip range with a 48 pip to the upside up to this high, and to the low side it has done 32. So overall it has done its range. Okay, so over here when you take a look at it, so the range is actually 80 and the ATR was 74 as of yesterday. So it's done that. So we are holding our hands tight and not taking any positions on that one. Now, in terms of gold, let's take a look at gold over here. So we got on the downside, this has done a price structural failure here. And this is things that we look at. So it's showing its first downside movement here, and on the 1 hour time frame, as you can see over here traders, it's taken out its lower stretch, okay, and it's done its range for the day. So again, I'm not going to be taking a look at that. In terms of the DAX, that's what I took a look, and I showed you guys what I was taking a look at as well towards the upside. But then on the 1 hour is taken out the lower stretch line, so I'm not going to take any positions on that as well. S&P on the other hand, is towards the upside, bottom to top, just overextended, perhaps looking at the stretch to the downside, it has taken out its lower stretch. And in terms of the range, let me just quickly take a look at that, traders. So the range over here is 280 points. That is done over here 28. So that's ATR is 35 as of yesterday. So it's only done 28 for today. So there is still a bit of range I can take a look at. Maybe I'll wait for a retracement towards this lower stretch line, and then I will start to take a look at taking it to the downside to fill its range of 35 points. But in terms of 80% range, it has done that. So I'm just going to be a bit cautious on taking that. Brent oil, on the other hand, towards top to bottom move on for right now. Brent oil, in terms of the lower stretch line, has taken it out. I'm just taking a look at in terms of the bar range is 2.75 and the ATR is 1.69. So it's already done that as of today. If we were taking a look at anyhow in entering it, would have taken a look at from this dot point onwards. So in terms of the range runner strategy, not really having any luck as of today, but I'll take a look at the S&P and I'll keep an eye on the DAX as well going forward. Now, S&P, I'll be taking a look in terms of retracement and taking towards the short side. So retracement up, and then I'll take it towards the short side to fill its range, and the DAX towards the downside as well. But I don't think I'm going to probably get a position on that. Now, coming back to these positions over here, what is the basis for this two positions over here? Let me take a look at GBP USD on the trading view charts. Now, the reason for them was, if you take a look over here, traders, is that, let me just take a look even on over here. I don't think I can. So yeah, GBP USD. Let's take a look at that one there. GBP USD, what was the basis for that? So let me just maximize that one here, and let me just hide that one there as well, so it'll be a bit more bigger. Now, in terms of this over here, traders, so let me just zoom in over here as well. And if I take a look, right? So what was the basis for taking those positions and why we're riding them? Because you see, in cable, this was a bottom to top move, and then we had basically a big sell-off here, and that's when people panic. They don't hold on to their buying positions, or they think it's going to reverse and make a new top. However, here at Master the Markets, what we then found is we found this continuation pattern set out, which we trade quite a bit. Continuation pattern in the sense that it's going to hold that bottom and then it's going to go upwards much more further. So that's all we did today. So basically, it's the entry on the high of that bar as of yesterday and the stop loss for the low of that bar. Okay, so that's what we had over here, and that's how we are running the positions over here. Currently just a little bit up over 108. This is more over longer term positions that we are doing over here, so it's on the daily time frame, right? So not on the intraday.
For those of you who are unsure of any of the terminology or the concepts in this video, watch our free Trader Starter Pack 5-day video course as shown in Empire Cinema. It is educational, entertaining, and covers basics and advanced content with cross-transferable principles for trading and investments. It pertains to both beginners and intermediate traders, all dedicated towards helping you achieve consistent performance. Go ahead and register for it on the link below.
Now on the intraday, however, it did a lower stretch and did form its range towards the downside. So a bit of a helter-skelter move, I would say, um, taking everybody out in whichever direction. But in our longer-term direction, we have got it right, and we're holding on to that, and we will leave that to run. On the other hand, why do we have Aussie dollar as such a big unrealized loss? Remember, this is unrealized loss, yeah? This is not realized yet, okay? Very important to know so that it doesn't make you panic, right? And do things that you're not meant to according to your plan. So over here, so if I take a look at Aussie dollar here, so let me go on to Aussie dollar, And let me see if I can pull that up or not. Let me just minimize this chart over here. And then let me go on to Aussie dollar. Let me just take out the three charts over here. And that will be brought up very shortly. And then I will put Aussie dollar here. Do that. And then I'll maximize the chart over here. Remember, the basis of Aussie dollar traders in my previous idea was that if you take a look at this blue line over here, right? So I'm looking to capture basically the monthly bottom over here. Okay, that's all I'm looking to do. So if you take a look at the monthly, right, what I'm looking to do, right, over here, we can see that the monthly bottom has already been confirmed. I'm looking for more of a confirmation after this sell-off, okay? So for this to go further higher up in that way and capture the open equity, the move that is left from that point of view. From the weekly time frame, however, that is the bottom I'm looking to capture. So if you see traders, this at the moment, right, it's an upside trend. So I will just quickly check the high, okay? So the high over here, 7136. High over here is 7157. So it's taken out the high over here, right? So at the moment, what we got, so we had a downtrend on the weekly, but then that took out the high, right? And then it's retraced down. So now it's finding some bottom. All I'm looking to do on the daily is looking to capture that bottom to confirm according to our smart money indicator and our quantification here at Master the Markets. So over here, when I go down to the daily time frame, the basis of that position, why I'm holding on to it still, is basically for this. Let me just mark a line over here. So for this entry over here on the confirmation of this bottom here, I am looking for that. Let me just put that in blue, right? I'm looking for that to hold, that bottom to hold, right? That place where I came in, so that even when it sells off, I am going on a basis of higher probability for this weekly bottom to hold so that it keeps going up higher, and then finally the weekly bottom then confirms with our quantification and our dot and our arrows, okay, based on the smart money indicator. So that's all I'm looking to do over here. So I'm looking to come in here, and so that eventually on the weekly that it finally confirms this bottom. Okay, that's what we are looking to capture. All right, traders, that's the basis of why we are holding on to that position at the moment. We are not, of course, we don't know whether we'll be right or wrong, but we follow the strategy based on an age, a recurring principle on why it must continue to work, and then run the numbers for the probabilities to realize themselves. Okay, so that's the basis of those two positions over here and why we are running them at the moment and holding on to this longer term trade and also on the cable on the daily time frame. So that's all the whole basis of this entire positions over here, and on the range runners was on the stretch and the range, and for this end of day positions is based on the um, monthly, the weekly bottoms holding, and also for the cable on the daily continuation pattern going forward. All right, traders, I guess that's pretty much that from me. What about this? Somebody's asking, what about the SPY in the daily time frame? Okay, so if you want me to take a look at the SPY as well, Mohammed, thanks for asking that question. So let's take a look at the S&P over here as well. So we can do the same analysis. What is your question mainly on? Is it towards an intraday position? Yeah. So if I want to take the intraday position as I showed over here, let me do over here. So if I want to take the S&P position, which is what you're asking over here, so what I'm looking to do is, as of now, the probabilities towards the downside for this to form its range on the daily time frame over here. Okay, That's all I'm looking for. So I'm basically, my concept of my strategy is for this range to occur. So I look at the ATR range. So the ATR range is 35 points, as I said, but as of now, it's only done 28 points from the high to the low. Okay. So, but however, the probability is showing to the downside, it will form its range because it's taken out the lower stretch line. I don't have much time to explain about this stretch in this video, but we've done a lot of videos on our YouTube channel and also on TradingView as well. We've done it in our Master the Markets profile as well. So you can take a look at that as well. Okay. So that's what I would say. But what I'm looking for at the moment is a retracement, which is doing. And what I can then do using our quantification of tops and bottoms, I can then take a look at the 15-minute confirming its top before I take a position to the downside. Okay, so that's what I can do. Hopefully that answers your question. In summary, basically wait for a retracement, wait for some kind of a sign that it's coming back to the downside, the pattern formation, and then you can start to take your position towards the downside continuation to form its range to the downside and fill up its 7 points that is left for today to make up its 35 points on the ATR range. Okay, that's hopefully that explains it. But as I said, if you want more explanation, then you can also take a look at our YouTube videos as well. Okay, I think that's pretty much that from me, traders. And we will be doing this more regularly, so keep following us on our channel, support us, and also it'd be good to also get more questions so that we also know what instruments you want to look at as well, and then we can answer all of them here and give as much value as possible to help you guys in your trading. All right, traders, as we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.
If you want to get notified every time we put a video up, especially on our live trading update videos, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications icon. This will get the YouTube algos to kick in and for you to join us in our mission to spread the truth of trading further, so that traders like you can benefit from our videos to trade like a master, achieve consistent performance, and change lives.